So this is that first mounting bracket that's going to go on top of the diff and capture that top rod end. And I'm inserting this as a sheet metal part in the assembly. And then during fabrication, all of this would be welded together. So you would cut these pieces of sheet metal out and then weld them to the diff assembly. And then adding in the hardware here for that spherical bearing, the misalignment spacers, and that big giant bolt. Then adding some bracing here to box that in. So this is a really simple part. It's just flat sheet metal with no strange cuts. And then I'm just boxing it in so that it's rigid. Then I need to add one for the other rod end mount. This one's not going to be on top of the diff. It's going to interface with the tube of the solid axle. So this can be a simple slot shape with boxed bracing. And then this would be slipped over the tube and then welded in place at a set distance. Then I just need to copy that hardware over and it's starting to take shape. So then I'm just going to flip this upside down for the trailing arm mounts because the trailing arm rear mount diameter is the same as the rod end, but it doesn't have to have that big offset. And I want this mount as close as possible to the tire so that I can have maximum ground clearance. And then you can imagine where those trailing arms go on the outside. And then the 4-link mounts go on the inside. Same hardware copied over. So the advantage to this design working from the Ultra 4 is that I had already picked out all the hardware. So I'm confident that I can reuse that everywhere and it's going to be exactly what I need. And it's starting to look pretty good.